good morning. Sorry, Cat from Thailand. How are you doing? It's it's Sunday here in Thailand, and so here's a welcome back to True Blue Thai. Here to come to some Manchester City update in this past 24 hours, and can I just start off by saying, an arrival of an aircraft is arriving in Manchester Airport in 2 hours' time, approximately. It's a citation jet coming in from Helsinki, Finland. And if you know anything about what I'm saying to you, is that the Netherlands played. The Netherlands played, for instance, Finland last night, 1-2-0. Certain Tijjani Reijnders played in that game, and he said he's supposed to be flying in this morning, confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that he was supposed to arriving at Manchester, into Manchester this morning. So there's a private jet, Cessna 68A, what's it called, arriving 0857 from Helsinki. Flight number AWH 32 Tango, Alpha Whiskey Hotel 32 Tango. I expect, I'm an air enthusiast as well. I love Man City, but I also love planes as well. So that's kind of like on Flight Radar 24 if you want to check it out. So in 2 hours' time, I expect Tijjani Reijnders to turn up for his medical, and hopefully he's signing and so for instance, and hopefully that should be 2 in, because I just want to welcome, congratulations, and we haven't seen the interview yet. I expect that to turn up in the next 24 hours. Today or tomorrow, maybe, of Rayan Alt-Nouri at Manchester City. So welcome, Rayan Alt-Nouri, to Manchester City. Welcome to Manchester. And so for instance, I'm looking forward to that interview and seeing you. Hope you've seen in the Club World Cup, for instance, and Tijjani Reijnders as well. And then we're just waiting for one more. One more, honestly, it's been, and it's 99.99999999999% certain he's got it set up. I saw a Man City fan actually doing a GoFundMe page for Rayan Alt-Nouri to get this deal over the line, because it can't be much money, for flip's sake. How come it's taking so long? My Christ, give me I'll pay it. It'll take me a while to pay it off, but I'll get a loan out the back to get this guy in. My Christ, it's the 8th of June, 2 days before deadline then. We were led to be by Fabrizio Romano, for instance, it's going to be this weekend. So what's it called? But I got that was Sunday. Well, I did. Still haven't heard nothing. Come on, guys. Come on, Hugo. And Tiki, come on, get it over the line. Come on, I want to see this. Here we go, for instance, from Fabrizio, who's changed his kind of like his format now. He's actually doing it more professional, sat behind a desk now. So playing his music as well. Not very good music. He should play Spanish music, he's got more quality. Sat there with a glass of wine or something like that. Nice Rioja, favourite wine. Anyway, so there you go. So, but 2 down, 1 to go, I expect, by the end of the day. So hopefully, for instance, we'll be 3 down, and then we can see. I don't want it leaving into deadline day. I want it done today. So please get it over the line. My God, Liverpool got their Verts deal. What's it called? 130 million. For Florian, 130 million euros deal for Verts now. Just like Jack Grealish, 100 million pounds Jack Grealish. It'll be Florian 130 million euros worth. Or is that only allowed to Manchester City players? Because they don't want to feel that, for instance, Liverpool are buying the league. Oh no, Man City. Oh no, it's only Man City can buy the league, not Liverpool. No. Don't want to pay that narrative around. I don't want Flex or Goldstein or Jim White or Darren Murphy or Angelina or Leanne, or, for instance, Cookie on Talksport, the United fans plus the anti-Man City fans, or Simon Jordan, or Keon, or don't want to, don't want to give them any more, like the match to the Flame, etc. Of Man City buying the league. Only buy 3 players for 100 million quid, where Liverpool have bought 1 player for 130 million. But who's counting? I'm not saying Liverpool are buying the league. Oh no, definitely not. Oh no. Anyway, so let's move on. Internationals. Oh God, there's a reason why I don't watch internationals. You know, especially when England play Andorra. Ah, God, can you give me a break? Kyle played no minutes for the against Kyle Walker. Really kicked on to move from City. Rooms players, I believe. Nathan Aki played an hour for the Netherlands. He's going to have. I think the City hierarchy is probably going to have a quick chat with him when he gets back to the Etihad about his comments about the Club World Cup. He's got a point though. Manuel A played for an hour for Switzerland, 2-4 loss, or 2-4 win over against Mexico. So good luck to you guys. Tijjani Reijnders, he played for Finland. Tijjani Reijnders, he's Dutch, it's very hard. Played 68 minutes for Netherlands, 50 touches, 41 passing accuracy. 95% accurate passes, 41 accurate passes, 95% passing accuracy, pretty decent. 4 recoveries, 2 ground duels, 2 touches in the opposite box, 1 interception, 1 successful dribble, 1 big chance created. Whoa, pretty decent. So, he's looking good, so we're looking forward to seeing it. Andrea Lacazette on Rayan Cherki. Why people might not know this about Rayan. Rayan works really hard behind the scenes. He pulls a lot of extra training, stays fit, and maintains a very healthy lifestyle. All the reports before I met him, there was a lot of perceived idea, mostly negative. So the players who actually are now coming out to defend Cherki from the crap brought out by likes of Henry or whatever, he was a bad boy and whatever. But he sounds like a decent guy. He's a young lad. We've all got a bit of a streak when we were in our 20s. I could tell you a few stories, but come on. And I want to see how he plays Man City. I expect him to do so. Man City have completed a deal to sign Sheffield Wednesday striker Kandam Katameta. I'm not sure. Several clubs wanted the under-16, but he joined Man City's project long-term plan. Here we go from Cristiano Marano. Right, okay, so okay. There was Man City have a 10% sell-on clause against the contract of Borussia Dortmund winger Jamie Barnotti-Gittens, confirmed. Chelsea have submitted the initial 35 bid for the 25-year-old. So again, Chelsea trying to buy our youngsters again. And that's what Fabrizio was saying this week in an interview. Chelsea trying to buy Man City's EDS youngsters and also our trainers. Negotiation between Man City and Tino Bilibarenti are currently on standby. Standby, no chance. Newcastle not reducing the asking price. I want to keep the red back, and it's also impossible to agree terms ahead of the World Cup, and I think afterwards as well. I think we need to look on from that. He's not going to come, Man City. I'll be very surprised. Amazing if he come, but we can't get Rayan Cherki over the line. When I get Cherki mentioned, I just can't see it. I really can't. Everybody on his holidays, wake up late. Don't want to be any players. Try to live a normal life. Go on the lay on the sofa, read the book, play golf. When my body allows. What series people suggest during the season? I'm not able to. And I want to tell you. Chill out, everybody else. So Yep. Any other news? Jack Grealish favourite to go to Newcastle. Hopefully, I love Jack Grealish at Newcastle. I think he'd do better. Because again, for instance, he goes with my good graces. But again, for instance, he just hasn't kicked on the Man City since the treble season. And I was listening to B on his channel there, for instance, and he used to have a nice long stream back from London. He was talking and we listened to the reports. Basically, a lot of time do. We do a lot of crap and we defend our club. God, that was what we have to. We don't have to. We're basically. I feel like we're one of these ducks in one of these fun fairs, getting bing, 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 bing. And every time Man City mentions Man City, bing, 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 bing. For instance, by the media, by Talk Crap, by Talk Sly Sports, by the journalists, the team Man City, and just there was City. And they've been criticising crap out of Jack for God knows how long since his transfer to Manchester City. It's £100 million transfer. I just don't want. I want you to say that because I don't want you to forget the fact that it actually cost Man City £100 million. Because you know, and got what was it called? O'Hara, for instance. I think he must have said in a couple of minutes when he was talking about Jack Grealish, £100 million. It must have been about 5 times, just in case you've forgotten how much Man City paid for him. Considering it's been eclipsed by Chelsea and it's been eclipsed by Liverpool, but no. Let's just talk about Jack Grealish's £100 million. So yeah, just poor little the boulder tapped around his neck for such a long time now, and it's just so unfair. It's so unfair. And but he hasn't clicked on. I just have his. I wish he'd done something. No more person is disappointed in me. I've Pep has not ruined him in at all. I think he's got a lot for instance, to look at himself. Did I do my best? And again, he was given opportunity. Last season against Real Madrid in the Champions League, he was picked for it. For his whole role, he was playing, whatever, and he didn't perform. So I'm sorry. What's the goal? He's let himself down, and but I wish him well. I thank him for his series. He'll go away with 3 Premier League trophies. He'll go with a Charity Shield. He'll go away with an FA Cup. He'll go away with the Cup, World Cup, and Champions League to his name. Where I asked 1 minute. Doing really, really well. What's it called? Didn't score that many goals at Aston Villa, if I'm remembering correctly. Ended up with 0. So Jack Grealish at Man City won more goals, more trophies than Harry Kane. He's won. I could go on for a list for a good half an hour. How many trophies he's won at Man City? How many medals he's got? For instance, Champions League, treble champion. He can to his name, and he played an important part at Manchester City. Winning that treble, and we wanted to see Jack Grealish again. The Jack Grealish came on against Copenhagen. For instance, Man City looked great. For instance, and unfortunately, he went off injured in that game as well. But at the time, etc. For instance, we looked settled. In the field, and for instance, down, but nothing to do with Pep Guardiola and the way they play him. And I think that is just again, can we hit it now? No evidence whatsoever, absolutely no evidence. And I'm sorry, for instance, the difference between now a better player, he's a more controlled player. And for instance, I was well in Newcastle, for instance. But sit there and say Man City ruined Jack Grealish is just pathetic. It's just lazy ass. And Ferdinand, people like Ferdinand, who the bloody hell is Rio Ferdinand? Guy just got sacked for biasness by TNT. The guy who stood there at BBC, sign him up, Ollie's at the wheel. What do you know? You know nothing. Nothing. Gary Neville, you know nothing. Went to Valencia. Oh, Gary Neville. Him and his brother went to Valencia, manager. And Valencia saying he was failed. On your side, getting paid a hell of a lot of money, conning a lot of people. You know what you're talking about, Gary Neville, but you talk absolute crap. Because quite honestly, when it comes to show, and I'm sorry, it's just the same. You all you do, you just pan in the narrative. Up here and United down here, and and you talk about ruined players. I don't want United unless you're going for the money. And you're just so petty in their transfer policy. They've been moaning about the fact that they're paying, they can't get the players, the Sancho, Rashford, and whatever, because they've got their own massive wages and they can't get them off the books. And and Anthony, all ruined players, absolute disjointed squad. But the fact is, that it's for £2,000 a week and etc. And everything's fine. That makes financial sense. 200 people. Or how many people you're letting go? The tea lady, or people who've worked at Old for God knows how long, to Scruffy Jim, quite happy paying another player who's recent season. For instance, and just because you saw this great player. Of the three Man City who've got in fact, for all the players, I would not have this guy above any of them of Man City's and Jack. Would he go with him? Hell no. Would I expect Alt-Nouri with him? No. Would I Reijnders with him? No. Sorry, wants to go just because he played United. He's kind of superstar. Give me a break. Oh, this team media crap. But if you want to sit there and believe it, you do so. Now rise to the top. It's like a nice pint of Guinness with him straight to the top. That is Manchester City at the top, between us and Liverpool. That's because where Manchester City win, and with someone out on there, looking for a new manager back of it, absolutely. Anyway, I'm gonna get so Monday is it. In Thailand, blue and white skies out again, and so I look forward to him down. Having a watching Tijjani Rise. This is the first interview I ignored, and hopefully over make reality, and then just close.